Yo, people! I'm fixing and replacing items at home using the Barcy 3D printers to save some cash instead of replacements and prove to you why it's still the future. "3D printing has been told as the new future of technology for time now, especially with the reduced prices and the foretelling that these devices will be in everyone's homes like the common inkjet printer. But now, I swear to you, some of you people have been jumping on the bandwagon saying, why do you need a 3D printer? You don't need one. What are you going to use it for? It's just a gimmick. For those people, shut up. Shut up right now. I'm going to show you. You could never be more wrong. Fixing or replacing items I use on a daily basis using 3D printing. Let's start with something simple. Here I have my iPega joystick Bluetooth controller for my phone. I use this all the time, but you see that something is missing. Yeah, that's right. The damn left joystick broke on me. Now this was annoying, especially after playing long gaming sessions on the phone. It would sometimes cause your thumbs to get sore over time. Now I did not want to buy a whole new controller online just for a broken joystick. So the first thing I did was grab the broken part and use my digital calipers to get some measurements. And once that was done, it was time to open up Fusion 360 and do some quick 3D modeling. Sweet, that will do. Yeah, it's time to print. All done. Let me put this on here. Quick click test. Looking good. Light work. Ah yes, success. Here I made some custom versions of different shaped joysticks just for my liking. The power of home 3D printing, people. Heck, I even designed this longer, more accurate joystick for the fun of it in blue, so you can print it at any color you want. Now for the real test. A little bit of Batman, yeah, you done know. Or how about a bit of Need for Speed with the longer joysticks? Anyways, let's move on. The next unfortunate disaster I'm going to fix are my HyperX Cloud headphones that I use for gaming. Shattered. I now have to resort to using these cheap £5 to £10 diabolical earphones. What a shame. Wait, what am I worrying for? This ain't a problem when you own your own 3D printer. So as usual, I made sure to take down some measurements and use my time to try and accurately copy and 3D model the broken parts. Nice, identical. This pretty much looks the same. Now because I want to get smoother and better quality, I'm going to be using this ABS light resin on my Anycubic Photon Mono X2 printer. Damn, that's kind of looking good already. Here's the main pieces ready for assembly. Let's put this back together. Finally screw this in here and done. Haha, all fixed. I can now replace them whenever I want. Another benefit to 3D printing. Now we come to the most needed repair. My sofa bed legs. Them ginnels, who thought it was a good idea to wrap the wood with fabric? I thought all the legs were made from metal, like the front ones. Absolute deception. But no worries, I quickly cut and welded and grinded some new ones. All that was left were the caps to stop the legs from scratching the floor. This time around, I used my FDM printer to print both the back and the front of the leg caps, as the original ones had also broken. Jeez, looking sweet. Time to hammer this in. And there we go. I don't need to buy and replace my sofa bed no more. Again, the power of 3D printing, people. You clearly see the benefits. Imagine there was no replacement parts on the market anymore because the product is too old and they don't sell them anymore. Or the warranty is expired, so you have to pay ridiculous prices to buy a new one. Need I say more? Conveniently, some replacement parts you will be able to find straight from online websites like Thingiverse. For example, later on I found out that the parts that I 3D modeled earlier for my headphones had a version already online for free. So this goes to show you don't even need to be a designer or an engineer to easily download and print on your personal printer. Now this brings me back to the ludicrous questions and doubts people had earlier. Why would I buy a 3D printer? Well, you have already seen in this video alone, I have used my printer more than once. And the whole point of owning one will be that you're going to be using your printer over time and get value for your money later. And as well as fixing things, you will end up printing things you like, as there are a ton of free to choose items online on websites like Thingiverse with cool, easy equipment to make your life easier and more organized. Or even more practical, how about printing gifts for family and friends or the children and not having to pop to the shops to buy them that day? You would not say having a regular paper printer is a waste because you use it every so often. They also have metal 3D printers now, but even the regular 3D printers can use stronger materials and use the foam to make molds for metal parts. So it really has come a long way since the extremely expensive thousands of pound prices limited to these big companies. So you might as well pick up one for yourself today. Hi fans and fellow designers, don't forget to like and subscribe for exciting content. And if you want to support me, donate by clicking on the links to help me make new entertaining projects for you.